so on and so on. But that's besides the point. So in this episode, Joseph, it was a big fight between Arthur, my favorite side character, the Night King himself, and Dragon. When I told you it was the peak cinema, 10 out of 10. And I will be honest, Hendo, it did let me down a little bit, but I think it was the pacing. I think it was the pacing,
Okay.
and I would say the moment in this fight was cool, but the fight itself was okay or good, but the moment was good. And I think it was more so like I was able to point out because JJK, that's really the biggest thing. JJK, the choreography, but their fights have been going crazy, and they been adding like more. And we would
Bro,
talk about that
Mhm.
in this
to be a
fight,
hero?
Fate 2. Yeah, so I think maybe if it wasn't stacked up against these episodes, I wouldn't be able like to like see that it was more so like a glaring problem. But yeah, so I will admit that the moments of the fights that happened hyped it up. You know, like him putting the ring on, him about to, breathe, them clashing a couple times, him getting stabbed through the stomach, and of course, bro, the final scene. When I tell you I watched it multiple times and it gave me goosebumps every time. So that carries hard. That final swing, bro, him floating in space and putting the sword and like that shot they did with like the sun and him floating his head up to you, Shinra. So I would admit, I can already understand your grievances because the fight itself really wasn't too crazy. I think it was rushed, and I think they could have added better choreography. But the moments was 10 out of 10. So this episode was a banger. I love Arthur to go. Like